All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at first quarter play when Dak fumbled the ball. We're not going to put this all on Dak. If you don't remember the play, Dak gets pressure from his right-hand side. He escapes left and then tries to flip the ball out to Schultz. Results in a touchdown that led to, I believe it was the second Atlanta score. Might be wrong on that. So we're going to break down this play. There were a lot of mistakes all over the field. We're going to look at pass protection first. The first thing you're going to notice is the center calling out slide protection to his left, right? That's what that arm means. What that means is that the first uncovered lineman is going to be sliding over to his left, and these four guys are going to basically be responsible for the rushers that are coming from the left side of the ball. Now you can't see, but they've actually got a fourth man that is threatening rushing from off the screen. So these four guys are going to be responsible for those four guys. Dak recognizes this. He calls Zeke back because he knows that Steele is going to be on his own on the right side of the ball, and we've got two guys that look like they're going to be coming. So he calls Zeke back in to help with pass pro. Okay, so notice that 55 is going to bail. So does 96, right? So that leaves us with only two guys rushing from the right-hand side. So the right guard is going to be able to break off from the slide protection, get his head on his swivel. He sees number 34 blitzing through the B gap, so he's going to come over and help. Zeke's going to have number 45, and then Steele is engaged with his man. So on the right side of the ball, we should be good, right? We shouldn't have any pass pro issues on the right side of the ball. All these guys are locked up man-to-man, basically. Number 45 is going to have to go around the outside of the play. It's the longest way to get to Dak. That's exactly what we want for these outside rushers. And on the left side of the ball, we're good. We're actually 3-on-2. So Schultz is just going to chip and then get out in his route. So we're 3-on-2 on the left side hand of the ball. We're 3-on-3 on the right, and so we should be good. Except Steele gets beat like he stole something. He comes off the ball, off the snap so late that he has absolutely no shot at blocking number 50. He barely gets a hand on him, and so Zeke has to step up and has to help with his man. You cannot play offensive line and get beat like this. It's going to lead to turnovers and sacks every single time. Zeke's getting blown up at this point, and we've got number 45. Nobody gets a hand on him. He's basically a free run at our quarterback. Right? We can't have offensive line play like this. It's going to lead to sacks, turnovers, interceptions, fumbles every single time. This is earlier in the game. Steele having a problem with a speed outside rush. His number 50 gets his hands on Dak. And same thing happens on this play. If we slow this down, you're going to see that this ball is halfway to Dak, and the right-hand side of the ball, they haven't even moved. Number 50 is already out of his stance. The right-hand side of the ball hasn't even moved. Steele has no shot at trying to protect a block number 50. He has to do better. He can't get beat like that. But there's also wide receiver issues. So Coop is running this 15-yard in. When he sees this man blitzing, Coop becomes the hot receiver. The hot receiver almost always is going to be on the same side of as the blitz side. So Coop his hot route probably is like a dart route, like a one-step slant. That makes the most sense because when this guy blitzes, he vacates the middle of the field. That's going to leave the middle field wide open, right? Now, the other thing he might be doing is just cutting his route short, but they're playing middle field close, so there's actually going to be a guy there that's offering like some extra coverage there. So if you look, right now, Dak is looking to throw the ball. Coop's not anywhere near his break. And so more than likely, I think Dak is expecting Coop to be on some sort of hot route. And when he's not there, Dak escapes left, right? He's got no choice. He's got nobody to throw the ball to. And he ends up making a bad decision. So if you watch the channel, you know that I'm not a big fan of Dak Prescott. I tend to be critical of his quarterback play. But the one thing I like about Dak is he doesn't make these kind of mistakes. He doesn't turn the ball over in the red zone. He doesn't throw pick sixes. He doesn't turn the ball over deep in our own territory. Like, this is not what Dak typically does. Normally, Dak is falling on the ball, and he knows he just has to take the sack there, right? He shouldn't be making this circus play. If he makes it, it's a great play, but when he doesn't, and most of the time he won't, it's going to lead to points for the other team. Right? We're not going to be able to play like this sloppy against Seattle. If we do, we're going to get blown out. Right? Seattle is not the same as Atlanta. We have to do better. We need better quarterback play. We need better line play. We need better wide receiver play. We just got to do better all around. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting to win the Seattle game. I think it might be close, but Russell Wilson is playing the best football from any quarterback in the league. Subscribe and like if you like the content. Let me know in the comments what you think the score is going to be against Seattle. You have a good weekend.